she called out her dad there a little bit, too. All right, let's switch gears now. A Major League Baseball player and his wife became first-time parents 3 months early. Today, thankfully, that baby is thriving, but the journey has, as you can imagine, been full of some challenges. September is NICU Awareness Month, so it's the perfect time to hear what it's like to deliver a preemie during a pandemic. Olivia spoke with AJ Pollock about delivering her baby at just 24 weeks.
I don't think many people, when they're pregnant, they think my baby could spend 128 days in the NICU, and a lot of people don't even know what the NICU is. So it was hard.
Delivering a baby 3 months early is unimaginable until it happens. For Kate and AJ Pollock, that reality hit in March when their baby girl Maddie was born, weighing just 1 pound 6 ounces. The Level 3 NICU at Honor Health Scottsdale Shea would become home for Maddie for 128 days, and a battleground for the little baby tough enough to beat the odds.
We just didn't know anything, and she's being poked and prodded, and there's tubes everywhere, and she's in this little incubator, and it was a lot to try and process quickly, because you're basically watching your child fight for her life. So it was a lot, and during obviously COVID threw a whole nother thing at it, and we were pretty terrified.
Kate was just about to move to California since AJ's with the Dodgers now when Maddie arrived early. So they'd stay in Arizona and navigate NICU life until they were thrown yet another curveball. AJ tested positive for COVID.
We were always terrified about this pandemic and having such a, little baby and in such a vulnerable situation, and we did everything. I mean, we didn't see anybody, we didn't go anywhere, we just went from our house to the hospital, and that was about it. So when we found out he was positive, I mean, I was devastated, and it's still hard for me to talk about because, it was scary.
Scary and painful, because even though Kate and Maddie both tested negative for the virus and AJ's symptoms were mild, they both were kept away as a COVID-19 precaution.
I wasn't allowed to go in and see her for about 10 days, and that was hard. It was, I'd been there by her bedside every day, every hour I could be, and then suddenly to not see her for about 10 days was tough.
Kate says she's thankful the NICU nurses kept them connected until she could be back by her daughter's side, ultimately escorting their little graduate home.
High five. High five. Thank you.
She was 3 months early, and she spent 120 days in the NICU. It sounds like she was right on target when you were able to bring her home. So what do they tell you now about your beautiful little baby girl?
She's doing well. She's kicking butt.
How much does she weigh?
She's now 9 pounds 13 ounces. So yeah, she's getting there. She seems huge compared to what she was. Dr. Abrams used to always say she's a complete lunatic, and she kind of is.
Thank God she is, right?
Yes, I know, and I feel like everything that's hard right now as a parent, she's super opinionated, and she's, kicks and all the things that she does now. I'm like, okay, well, that's the reason why you're alive, because in the NICU you needed all of that. So those are the things that are hard, and I'm sure she's going to give me a run for my money, but yeah, she's good.
Several months of very tough choices. As I understand it, it was only with your blessing that your husband went back to baseball, right?
I thought it would kill me if it was me sitting on the sofa watching, my team on TV, so I knew it would kill him. So I just thought, you need to get out there and play, and at some point we got to live with this virus, and so the MLB is doing an amazing job, and the Dodgers especially, making sure that they're tested and they're safe and all the protocols in place. So we feel like he's in a pretty safe spot.
And Pollock's now playing with a little extra motivation to impress his 2 favorite ladies.
So there is a fundraiser in support of the Honor Health Foundation and the NICU tomorrow morning. This is free to register, but many opportunities to give throughout auctions and raffles that they're going to be having. Information is on the screen. We've also put this up for you on our website, azfamily.com, and it is